What's up? What's going on? What's happening? How you guys doing?
Oh,
What's up?
hello, everybody.
Hey Pete, what's going on, bro?
Okay, well, you and I both know I was already here. No, no, no.
Hey Pete, Cubo, he said, Orale, just in time for my tacos. I hope Giovanna doesn't make it tonight. Just thought I'd manifest it, he said.
Well, keep dreaming and hoping. We know
Giovanna,
you're a dreamer, so keep those dreams, okay,
he
in
said,
your
well,
head.
keep hoping like that green card because I'm here.
I'm so funny.
He said,
I don't care if anybody laughs. Like, I laugh at myself, okay?
yeah,
I'm
you
funny.
will. Yeah,
I'm
you
funny.
will.
Yeah, I cracks myself up.
What was that?
I crack myself up.
It's not how you said it.
I cracks myself up.
Watching some BET lately? Anyway, hey, Pete said, I hope Giovanna doesn't make it tonight. Oh, she said, well, keep hoping.
You're
Like,
such a bum, bro. You're so
I thought you
stupid.
got hired by some third party nonprofit for refugees. You should go ASAP.
Okay, well, first of all, I'm going to as soon as they finalize what they need to. Should be up and running within like 3 to 6 months, they said.
Gita said, Giovanna is a refugee.
Oh, this guy.
He said that's why she's perfect fit for them. I think that's
Oh,
why they reached out to her. She's a great example of how anyone can come here and make a living.
mhm.
Sergio Cubole. He said, what's up, everyone? AP said, greetings, everyone. AP said, Grillo, I seen all the shorts. Yeah. Yeah, I fucked up posting them all at one chingazo.
I was
Um,
just gonna say that. I think you got to do maybe like two or three and then hold back a little.
yeah, it kind of
It
like
goes too much.
it made it kind of weird on the channel. Like, it wasn't getting, some of them were getting only getting, I don't care about views very much like that, but I want those to be seen, obviously. And I put them all out at one chingazo, and I think that messed some of it up, messed some of them up. They weren't like put out there or whatever, like to be seen. But I just wanted to get a lot of the facts out there and get a bunch of that. I got a bunch more. I'm gonna put little by little. There's just little facts and stuff that maybe could inspire conversations with us también.
You've just been on a little roll lately, huh?
Well, I'm a content creator, girl.
Okay, well, I didn't say all that.
That's what
Hold
I
on. Hold on. Hold on. I didn't say that. Calm
said.
down.
Giovanna is a hoot. Giovanna
Oh,
is
hey, Ty. I am a hoot. Thank you.
Chita said that Giovanna's her number one fan. She
Of
is.
course, I'm my own number one fan. I have to believe in myself.
AP said, I thought you got hacked. I was like, Rio never been this active since not since the '90s since Sergio. Just about uh no, I actually I was just I found like another YouTube highlight that's showing you how to do like shorts kind of fast, and I was testing it out, but I wanted to actually make it about something that matters, what I mean, to me. So I did those. Um, but I'll be putting more out. Just I put all at one chingazo like that messed it up, but for that one. But I'm gonna keep putting them because it was some interesting. Some of them facts was pretty cool, man. Ray Diaz, what's up, brother? He said he made it just in time.
Oh, hey, Ray.
AP said last live was cool. I think we had a full circle moment with the whole prevention convo. Yeah, we did. Um, and that was feeding me. If anybody would like to come in and speak on anything, come on. Everybody, let us know. We will put the link up, and we can talk. It kind of met it was kind of hard because we were doing music night, and it like not last live, but that the one where we were doing music night, we all of a sudden had everybody in here, and we're all talking. Um, I could barely hear most of you guys, so but that was cool. So if anybody wants to come in and got anything they want to talk about, can engage in conversation. Let's do it. Farmero said, "Órale, vatos. What's up, Farmero? How you doing, brother?" He said, "Farmero fruit stand B23500." Jojo said, "Salute, Grio. What's up, Jojo? How you doing, bro?" Right back to you, Garna. AP said, "I saw a big motherfucker in the YouTube called. I said, what's up?" Oh, Calles. The YouTube Calles. Oh, yeah. You seen him out there somewhere?
He's in the streets. Big
He is.
guy.
Yeah, he be
He's
hanging
out
out.
there. He's in the streets for
He's
sure.
not just in the yard. He's on the Calles.
Mm-hmm.
Cheetah said P. Diddy shot Tupac in the culo and killed him.
Oh,
Well,
that's what
that
he
would
said.
be a breaking story, bro. Then what we could do, so we could put that out right here. Imagine breaking news. See
Oh, sound effects and everything. Okay.
that? That's what I do, babe.
Okay.
Yeah. JoJo said respects to everybody. Hey, that right there is gotta be. It's gonna be on America's Dumbest Criminals, right? Like you got away with one of the most high-profile murders in at least in this generation. Like that was no matter what you think of the Vato, he became kind of like an icon for hip hop and shit, right? And this Vato got whacked out in the middle of the street, Las Vegas, one of the most high profile muertes like that. You basically got away with it, and you just got yourself booked because you want to be talking about it on freaking YouTube. That's just crazy. When you hear these placas talk about with the arrest and the indictment and all that, all they keep going back to is basically him talking about it on here. His indictment itself, when they were in front of the grand jury, they're talking about how he did these he did the book and he did these different interviews, man. You
Well,
gotta believe.
I think he wanted the fame, and I think he wanted to be known as the guy who killed Tupac.
Even though he didn't, you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
he's about to go down, but he wasn't even the trigger man. But yeah, I hear you. I mean, it's under the law, it don't matter. But
I mean, some people lie about stuff that they did. I mean, and brag about things that they never did. Imagine something that you did do, people brag about it. There's just those type of people.
yeah, I can see that. I mean, I can imagine them bragging to their homies but you get on YouTube and you do it on one of the biggest interview channels and like you think they're just gonna let you walk around? I don't know.
I
Well,
don't know.
he learned a lesson with that. He won't do that again.
Anyways, what else is
Gita
new with everything? What else is going on besides that?
P. Diddy diddled Tupac, said G-Thoughts.
Oh,
AP said, I've seen him in like 2 lives already. Oh, yeah? Motherfuckers out there like that. That's funny. AP said, I think dude wanted the recognition. All his actions seem to say so. Yeah. Well, he had just come out with that libro también. So I think a lot of the interviews was just about generating feria for the book, but I don't know, man. I'd rather be broke. AP said, like serial killers that want to be caught. Yeah.
yeah.
Ty said, self-snitching, never understand it. Man, that's kind of the culture nowadays, though, right? I mean, you see these fools on here with cohetes and all the stuff that everybody does on these channels or on these what's it called, social media.
Mm-hmm.
All this stuff that they'll man. So I saw the other day. I don't know how many of you guys saw it, but there was a couple juveniles They had stole the car. I don't know about just, but they had stole the car and they're driving down and they're recording themselves as they're driving. And the vato, they see a dude on a bike, like ahead, right, just driving or riding his bike straight, and they're behind him and they pulled up on him and basically they hit him with the car. Basically, they're in a stolen car, so they're doing stupid shit. They hit the vato with the car. They're recording the whole time. They record as the vato falls down. They record as he's laid out back there, and they're laughing and they're driving. Vato ended up dying, and the kids got booked for a muerte, and they recorded the whole thing. I mean, they just you know they they just told on themselves. It's crazy. Not that they wouldn't. I'm sure they would have got caught anyway, but still, how dumb are you? First of all, for even doing that, just stupid. But
I know you
kid,
guys can't see because it's on Facebook, but Robert said maybe he felt the guilt and he wanted to come clean. The way he wanted, if you feel guilty and you're really sorry for what you did, people typically go see a priest or they're sad about it. They pray about it. They tell a family member, "Hey, turn me in. I got to turn myself in." You feel remorse. Um, I don't know if he felt that guilty. I mean, when you're doing interviews and you're on YouTube and doing it didn't seem that way.
it
So,
didn't to me either. And one of the parts of that interview that I actually watched it for the first time. I think yesterday. I watched the whole thing to check it out, and one of the things that got me was, so I guess I don't know who wrote the book. I guess because Keefe D. Devato didn't really seem to know a lot of the stuff that was in his own book. Like Vlad would say something, and Devato would be like, "Well, I don't know," or "No." And he's like, "What's in your book?" And he would be like, "Oh, well, if it's in the book, let him read it." And, weird, but there was one part where he said, "So after they whacked Tupac, you guys went back to wherever and you were drinking, and someone suggested that you would pour out a little liquor for the vato." And he was like, "No, we didn't do that." And he's like, "What's in your book?" And then so like he caught it. He was like, "Well, it was suggested, but nah, I didn't pour out no liquor for that dude." So the only reason I'm bringing it up is because it that doesn't sound like remorse to me. You know what I'm saying? Like
mm-mm.
still trying to play.
Like I said, even so, when you're really sorry for something, most people turn religious and they're sorry and they pray and
Well, not always. I mean,
not no, not always, but their actions are. You could
that's what it
tell
is.
they look sorry. Your actions,
Like,
not by doing interview after interview and
yeah,
still talking down on the dude after he's dead. Like that didn't seem remorseful to me.
yeah, that's the thing that got me. Usually, like, I'm not saying just because you have remorse, you got to go turn yourself in and go to the pinta, but there's also an extreme on the other side. You also don't go and just throw all these interviews out there. I mean, I would think, you know, do some good in the world and whatever. You know what I mean? I don't know. It just, yeah, it didn't seem remorse. The way he was interviewing, it seemed to me like he was just trying, like, because then he wanted to emphasize, like, I'm a boss and all this shit. You know what I mean? He was just still stuck on all that bullshit. So I don't know. It was a trip.
Yeah, and be a boss in jail.
He is now.
Yeah.
Jita said Keefe D was only the driver, nada más. Not even the driver, bro. He was the passenger. He said another dude was driving. He was in the front seat passenger, supposedly, according to him. AP said, "What do you mean? What else is going on, Giovanna? If we want to talk about it, we will talk about it. It's a podcast. We're creating content." That's right, AP.
Well, all right then. I mean,
That's right.
oh, okay.
AP is a content creator with us.
Oh, okay. Well, you know,
We are content creator B23s.
you I usually have something to say, but I don't to that. So, all right.
Jojo said Queefy D is an idiot. I don't know, man. Whatever. He did it to himself. It's hopefully we'll see. Chita said, okay, let's talk about something else. Giovanna, the war with Russia is already on a prodetic Armageddon war in Israel has begun this week. Now we just waiting for China war to start. Giovanna, let's kiss our asses goodbye. LOL.
I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah. Robert Lara said maybe he felt the guilt and he wanted to come clean. Yeah, we addressed it. G-Thug said, oh yeah, and P. Diddy diddled Tupac.
Diddle?
Big diddle. Ty
That just
said,
don't sound right.
yeah, yeah, it's crazy.
I
El profe
can't.
said, what's up? Gente, good to be online with los Chronicales.
Oh, hello. How are you?
What's up, profe? How you doing, brother? Missing you, bro. How you doing? El profe comes in and out when he can. It's cool when you make it, brother. Appreciate you. Sergio said, I hate recreational cyclists too, but I wouldn't run one over. I don't know if the vato was recreating, bro. I think he was probably going somewhere, but I don't know. Yeah, it was, kids are dumb, bro. And, we remember that from when we were kids. It just, not to say that, we all went around running people over, but just do stupid shit. They don't think far enough ahead in their little minds. And shit like
Yeah.
this happens, man. It's crazy. But there are consequences and they're gonna have to deal with it. Yvonne Madrid, what's up? She said, hello everyone. Hope everyone is doing well.
Oh, hello, Yvonne. I'm doing actually fabulous.
Yep, yep.
I'm doing great.
As am I. She thought I heard Snoop and Tyson have something to do with Tupac killing. Sir just said, sounds like Keefe D had dementia. Yeah, who knows? He didn't. I mean, it was weird. He didn't know a lot of the stuff in his own book, but I'm sure he got a ghostwriter, so maybe they added some salsa to the shit. Robert Lara said he did turn to Christ, I believe. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I'm I can only go by what I saw in that. When he's talking on the interview, he didn't seem very. It didn't seem like a remorseful conversation. But who knows? That people deal with that in different ways.
No, he didn't look remorseful. He didn't.
And that's why I know he did. He didn't
And I'm
for
not
sure.
even going to try to give him a pass and say, well, maybe that's just the way he acts. No, he doesn't. He's in there calling himself a boss and he's this and he's that. He just didn't sound remorseful. He doesn't. He wanted to be known as that. So there you go. There's your little fame. Ooh, you killed somebody. There you go. Now go spend the rest of your life in prison. Goodbye.
It's crazy. Big motherfucker said, "Q fam, I'm on time. What's up, big? You ain't on
First of
time.
all, big guy, you're like 18 minutes late. Second of all, we heard you were out there in the streets.
Yeah.
But it's
AP
okay.
already, AP already told on you, bro.
Oh
Oh
my
shit.
God. I said I heard. Dang.
I was about to say I shouldn't give away our sources. It was
Your
AP, bro.
snitching self. See?
Ah. Robert Lara said, pray for Israel. Yeah, man, that war, they're going hard out there right now. And then I don't know how many of you guys saw it. It was kind of buried because of what's going on there, but Afghanistan had a 6.2 earthquake too, killed like 2,000 people. Pretty bad. AP said, yeah, take that with your loose rear end. Chita said, cricket, that was supposed to say prophetic. Oh, was it, bro? I thought you were coming up with some new word. I just
This
pretended
freaking
like I
guy.
was talking about food.
He's
I played a
stupid.
Giovanni and acted like I knew what it was.
That was a word when I said that, so whatever.
Chita,
Hmm.
wait, is that actually a word? I don't think so. It could be, bro. I just read it like it was so that no one would know I didn't know. I've learned. I was just, but I'm like, Dad, Jitas came up with some thesaurus ass shit. But I don't think it may be. We have to look it up kind of like Joanne's word.
It is. I looked it up. It is a word. Thank you very much.
Jojo Arizona said they said they killed a bunch of Jews. Now shake my head. The prices are gonna go up. Might be a big war.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be a big. I mean, I don't know. Maybe not. You would think it's gonna be because Israel don't play, bro. They don't just let themselves get smashed. Chita said, AP, are you talking about P. Diddy? Francisco Martin said that's Pato got ran over was a puerco. Do you mean like a
What?
cop? He was a cop on the bike. Yeah, but whatever he was, I don't think them kids meant to do it. They were just out joyriding in a stolen Rampla. No, that happened. Matt said, hey, what do you say to all of the haters that call you a dropout who lack the heart? With all due respect, call me a dropout that like I lack the heart, or that I who lack the heart. Is that what you mean? Like to all the haters that call me I mean the right, the dropout. And I guess I didn't have the heart for it, bro. Um, I gave it my all, and that wasn't enough. Um, I don't say nothing, bro. I mean, listen, I lived that life for multiple years, and I felt about people like me the same way that some people feel about me. So I can't be mad at anybody for having those thoughts. You know, it is what it is. The issue that I have, and it's not even a big deal, but is when batos get on here and kind of like troll. I can't see myself ever having done that. If I had played, like, I still remember when we were in pods and there was batos in there that were supposedly, quote unquote, no good. We would still talk. We would still send them comida. They would send it back. We would still, you acted accordingly. And if the doors popped, then everybody knew it was time to kill. That's the way it worked. You didn't sit there to sell warrior and do all that. So when people do that on here, it just kind of shows me, you know, kind of the caliber of individual it is. But I don't fault anybody for feeling about me any certain way if they're about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then that's the other side of it. You know what I mean? If you're a vato that's never even been in the game, then I just don't think you should have an opinion. You have no idea. I mean, everybody's got to sit there and, oh, you knew what you got yourself into, you this, you that. But you've seen already multiple people that have been put in, placed in a certain position and then drop out, walk away, whatever you want to call it. And I just think that self-preservation is a human thing. You know what I mean? Motherfuckers ain't gonna just let themselves get ran over, especially if they feel they're getting done wrong, regardless of what individuals say. You knew what you got yourself into and all this doesn't mean I'm just gonna let some motherfuckers just railroad me and then, you know, throw me to the wolves. So I don't really I don't bother myself with what other people think. If I did, I wouldn't do this. Imagine, I came on here knowing who I am, what I did, how it went, all that stuff. So if I worried about what people said and cared and all that, I wouldn't do it because this obviously puts me on 4th Street, on the front street. But like I said, I don't. It doesn't bother me, bro, because I know that I felt the same way about some individual. I didn't understand how other people could do it, so when I did it, it was it was obviously a kind of like lesson learned type shit, and that's just the way it goes. You know what I mean? That's part of that world, bro, and I get it. But the part that does bother me is just the cell warriorship, but you always have to deal with that. You'll find J cats in the joint that are act the same way, and it just is what it is. You know what I mean? Like I'm not tripping. I mean it. So I don't know. Hopefully I answered your question. G Thought said I would never want to do a piece of work with Snitchy D. Well, all the vatos that were involved are dead, right? So maybe that's why he did it. He wanted to be the last man standing. Big motherfucker said, "Yeah, AP, I knew. AP and I were kicking up dust." He said, oh, out there in the streets. Back the RS Fandari, what's up, brother? He said the law of detachment. And Prophet Loco said, I jump in and out when I can. Early days for me, but I don't want to lose the connection. Looking to be part of the big movement when the time is right. One day, homie, the time will be right. Hashtag Esquina. Yeah. And we're getting close, bro. Um, there's things in the background that's in the works that I hope is gonna, they're not $1 million moves, but I think we're gonna be able to do some of the stuff that we talk about here. That's good enough for me. Chita said, yes, there is going to be a war. The U.S. is already sending an aircraft carrier to the Israel coast to bomb Palestine into 72 virgins. Matt said, I apologize if I offended you, brother. No, you didn't offend me, bro. Yeah, at all. Don't at all, bro. Like I said, those type of questions when it comes at me like that, I understand them and I answer them. I have no problem. And again, even if you did mean disrespect, you asked in a way that wasn't disrespectful. If someone truly has feelings in their heart about what I did and they want to have a conversation with me, they want to debate it, we could do that. I have no problem defending my side of it. Um, my issue is with the trolls that come in acting stupid. You know, we're adults. If you want to, you know, and at the end of the day, if an individual feels so strongly about it and they happen to catch me slipping, then they got to handle their business. You know what I mean? It is what it is. But but having these conversations doesn't. I mean, I think it's even better for us to have these conversations because I want people to hear it and know that that's not the end of the world. You know what I mean? Those clicas don't. You know those clicas don't define your vida forever if you decide it doesn't. You know what I mean? That world is not the world out here. Period.
I just think that like when people hate on you or hate on the channel or hate on me or whatever, okay, say what you have to say. Hate, say what you got to say. You don't like us, whatever. We're this, we're that, or you're this and that, whatever, and then move on. But people like actually talk and talk and talk, and then it's kind of like, my God, are you obsessed with him? Or like, you really live rent free in a lot of people's head, babe. You really do. Like,
Yeah,
it's like an obsession that people just sometimes can't stop talking about you. And it's like, oh my God. Like, you know what I mean? Because there's nothing that nobody could say to me that's going to hurt my feelings.
yeah,
Nothing. Trust me. They tried to kill me before. So you could say whatever you want about me. But,
yeah,
nothing. And again, this is coming from people that are behind their keyboard, you know, probably in their basement of their mom's house somewhere. I don't know. So nothing anybody says can really hurt us because we're okay where we're at. We're together. We have our son. We're
yeah,
doing these fundraisers with this community, with all you guys. And if little words hurt us and we're like, oh, we got to shut down this channel. I mean,
yeah.
no, it wouldn't happen.
And here's one of the things that I don't know. I don't know. Like in Arizona, it's a little different, but I'm sure California. I'm sure every beat does the same in a way. When I went into the joint, we had, and most of you guys from Arizona know, the guerra with the old and the new was popping, right? That's how it worked. There was two factions of the Yemen, and there was kill on sight type shit. But I remember being told very young, first hitting the yardas, when you were walking out there and or you were, there happened to be a cage over here, right? Because in the paredes they would have like CB2 was kind of like the peseta, de facto peseta type stuff. Or if you went into SMU, they had cages, and there would be a vato that was from the old M over there, and everybody would kind of be like hating on the dude, kind of. And there'd be veteranos that'd be like, hey, man, we don't do that. We don't talk shit to these dudes. We don't. You always have to remember that these dudes are still who they were. They just can't go against the grain. So you always, I mean, that's how we were always brought up. Like, we're not here, you don't talk about it. You just do it when it's time. And until that time, you don't let yourself look stupid, like, start cussing across the yard, yelling, those type of things. And I've even heard California say the same stuff. Like if you were locked down in the oil with norteños or sureños, vice versa, vatos would, inside they'd play nice, but they knew if the doors open, it was on. And we kind of had the same type of thing. And so when I look at it, I know that's how I know when it's real motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Like when someone comes on here and wants to have a conversation and say, I don't agree with what you did no matter what, you should have stood strong, da da da. We can debate that, we can talk about it, and then we move on. No one's gonna change my mind, obviously. I'm not gonna say, okay, I fucked up, I'm going back. It's not gonna happen. Uh, but what I don't get is when I'm fuck come in here, you guys have seen it, they continue to make 15 different fucking little things and come in here and say stupid shit. Like they're just, that's
I just
child.
don't understand why they're on here talking like,
Yeah,
then
it's just child.
find us. Find us and do what you need to do and go to prison for the rest of your life.
And the other
Do
side of
do
that,
what you gotta do.
the other side of it is it's very easy to turn it off. I mean, if you don't like uh us, me, this, don't watch it. It's no big deal. Um, you know, whatever. But no, brother, you didn't offend me. That was a good question. Chita said, Cricks, you see the Vato boxer from the Bay throw M under the bus last night? He was forced to drop out today. Fucking hilarious. Magoo from LBC had no choice but to drop. I did see that, bro. I did. Ty said Jovan would be here and Cricket would be doing life. Kid would grow up without parents.
Well, my kid would.
Yeah, Jovan
Oh
wouldn't.
yeah. Well, I would
Yeah,
be dead, and you would be in prison, and my
yeah.
kid would be growing up with his grandparents. Yeah.
And that's the worst case scenario. Maybe she would have made it through. Maybe I would sit on death row. There's a lot of ifs and ands in there and maybes and all this other shit. But at the end of the day, I don't care, bro. At the end of the day, I'm comfortable with the decision I made, no matter how it happened. Even if it didn't happen the way that it ended up happening, I'm glad it happened, bro, because I see so much clearer the whole thing now. You know what I mean? Like, I I couldn't see myself right now still being like having those same morals and the integrity that we supposedly had for that holiday. I mean, after seeing so much more these last 20 years, I just it's I regret ever getting involved. That was my mistake. You know what I mean? Ever getting involved was the mistake I made. And it just is what it is, but it's a mistake I made and I had to deal with, and so now I have to deal with this side of it. It's but it is. I don't care. I can deal with it. I'm enjoying my life. I got a life. It sucks that all that shit happened. I wish I would have never gone to the joint. When I did, I wish I would have never got involved in none of that shit. To be, I wish I had $1 million too. There's a lot of wishes that I have,
No,
but
I
can't
wish your
change it.
hairline wasn't receiving, but I mean, here we are. Here we are.
Fucking bitch.
I
See,
can't take it.
I can't. How am I gonna trip on trolls when I got one right here at home?
Like, when somebody says something about me, I'm like, uh, that wasn't even a good, like, that wasn't even funny. Like, the people on
Yeah,
the live talk more stuff. Like, come on.
and you got the thick ass skin since being here.
I know. Like, so if
And
somebody like insults me and it's not even like a good one, I'm like, really? Like, come on.
Bactiaris Pandiari said, "What is gone is gone. What is to come will come, and what is meant to happen will happen." Exactly.
Oh,
That's it. Confucius. There you go. Jita said, "That's true. Critics, they all dead already. Keefe D is the last one left, so he did only just snitch on himself." Yeah. Well, he's gonna regret that. Sucks, but whatever. I'm not saying it sucks that he, what? Yeah, I mean, it sucks for him. I hate to see anybody get torcidos, but he brought it on himself. No one, he can't blame nobody else for that one. Mark Gonzaga said, "This guy is a poet." Chita said, "Thank you, Mark. Yes, I am a poet." Mark said, "Chita, I'm talking about Bakhtiaris Biondiari." Yep, yep. That was a good one, huh? Chita said, "I know, I'm joking." LOL. Thank D said, "Got it. Let me talk, though." All right. Talk. Chita said, "Damn, Giovanna straight G. She like, find us, find us." And
no, I mean, if you hate us that much, then shut up. Stop talking about it.
I
Just
will say this.
come hunt us. Come find us.
When we do
And,
say
and
that,
and deal with me and go to prison for the rest of your life and get the death penalty probably. Like, do it then or shut up. Just
yeah,
shut.
but
You know what I mean?
and I will say this, when I say that, and I know Jovan too, when we say, hey, it is what it is, catch us when you can, I'm not playing tough guy, bro. I do not want to die. You know what I mean? I don't want anybody to get.
I don't want to die either. But I mean, if they
So
feel that
I do not
strongly in their hearts, then
I do not want to be caught slipping. I'm not sitting here trying to pretend you know, like I'm some superhero and come hard or don't come at all because I'm gonna, none of that shit. I already know. All I'm saying is kind of what Bakhtiar said. It is what it is. I can't stop whatever comes, but I also not gonna deal with it on a ridiculous level. Like I'm not gonna just sit here and get all upset and start. Well, sometimes I do yelling at the trolls and shit, but I'm not gonna make it a career sitting here just being all pissed off and giving them basically what they want. That's all they're looking for. These vatos ain't thing with it. They're not trying to do nothing. They just want to talk, and I know that. Big motherfucker said, "Not gonna lie, I kind of like it when they come in here. Then I'm like,
oh,
chopping them up.
like a little slice,
Yup, yup." Ty
the
said she's
little mean face.
a chola loca.
No, no choco loca here.
Thank D said, "Own worst critics. Hairline looks good. Don't trip." I know it does, bro.
It's all
I
right.
appreciate you though.
It's all right.
It hasn't changed since I was 23, bro.
Don't put that. Don't.
She just
I'm
talks
telling you right
shit.
now. I will leave this chat. I'm
She just
not gonna go
she
every
just
freaking
talks,
night with
bro.
you putting that
You know what
picture.
I mean?
Oh, freaking God.
There's
I'm
no,
exiting for real.
no, you're not. But look, she just hates, bro, that I still look like I did.
You don't.
That's when I tell her this.
Yeah.
Nah,
It's
yeah.
okay.
Ty said, "Still looking 23." Oh, yeah, I know, bro. I know. We all do. She's just upset about that, bro. She doesn't. The fact that we were so preserved from our incarceration gets her fucked up. Thank
Well,
you.
yeah, you didn't have no worries, no stress. You
No, not
know,
at all. No, not at all.
you had some, but your lights didn't get turned off. You had water, you had food.
Yeah, sometimes, unless the cops decide not to turn on the lights or they turn off the water or don't feed you. What else?
That was not on an everyday thing. Stop it.
Neither was your little no lights food. hell?
I don't know. I did. I'm just saying, like, there's been times where, oh my God, I gotta pay the light. Oh my God, I gotta, you know what I mean?
I'm just
You guys
saying.
didn't have to worry about that.
Hmm. Thank
Mm-hmm.
you said más o menos. It kind of look like the picture still. El,
Yeah, exactly. Maso Menos. There
el
you go.
Loco says, speaking of trolls, your number one troll has fallen off the YouTube Yarda. All videos have been removed. He's been offline a few days now. I'm not sure what's up. That right?
There's a few people. So what are you talking about?
You talking about the slobber?
The Super Carnal?
Oh, yeah.
Are
We
you
did.
talking about Super Carnal?
I saw the other one, OG.
Super Cholo?
Disappeared. But did he too, huh? Crazy. Well, I don't know. I try not to pay attention. Sometimes people throw me links and stuff, so I see stuff, but I try not to feed into that one for sure. ZG, what's up, fool? He said, "What's uppers? What's up, bro?
Oh,
How you doing?"
hello.
Big motherfucker said, "I'm never gonna understand white fence, but Ruka wouldn't want her man to always look 23. She a weirdo for real."
Okay, first of all, hold on, let me answer that. First of all, big guy, I'm not a Ruka. Second of all,
Yes,
um,
you are. What are you talking about?
second of all, I'm okay with him looking younger than his age, younger than his age. But 23, that's a stretch. That's like almost my son's age, and that's what's not gonna happen. And the reason I hate is because when I tell him, oh, people tell me that I don't look, 40 or that I have a 20-year-old son, he's like, "Whatever. No, they don't." His boss on the phone the other day was like, "I just can't believe your wife is 40 years old. Like, she doesn't sound like it." He's like, "Whatever, whatever." Like, he
Stop
hates so much on me. And I'm
That's
just
not
like,
what he said.
"Whatever."
He lied.
What did he say?
He never. I can't believe your wife is 40 years old. She didn't need it. What the fuck? What's all that extra shit?
Well,
You just
he said that I didn't sound 40.
he said she sounds like she's 20, like your voice. Yeah, it's your voice. That
Yeah,
has
I don't
nothing
sound
to do.
40. I sound 20. And you're like, whatever. You start hating.
That's
No, she
just a
don't.
voice. I mean, that nothing.
I have like that, that voice. Hold on.
Uh,
That voice.
no, you don't have the fuck. ZG said just on the clock making these shiny nickels. Orale. Joanne used to do that though, bro. Guy, I would call from the county jail. She would, hello.
I did not sound like that. I wouldn't go, hello.
Yeah, you did. You try to answer it all sexy and shit.
No, I wouldn't. I'd be like, what do you want, fool?
Yeah,
I'm
right.
busy.
Shit. Oh, see, that's what you did. Big motherfucker said you're delusional white fence, but whatever. Chita said,
Whatever.
now on your name is La Ruca Giovanna.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Please
There it
stop.
is.
Please don't. I just don't like that word.
My wife,
It
you hate on.
sounds weird.
I've been calling you that for 20 something years.
And I always tell you, like, that is just a. Okay.
You've never told me nothing about calling you
Yes,
Ruca.
I do. Every time you say that, I just look at you weird. And I tell you that's just weird.
Ty said, man, Jovan really is her own biggest fan.
And then your second tie.
AP says she's just mad. She looks like an old Queberria. What's that, bro? Queberria.
At first, I thought that said quesadilla.
Queberria. What is that, bro? AP. I'm learning that word. I've never heard that word, I don't think.
That's something deep in Mexico. That's something that's another language. That's
I got
you
Nahuatl.
know, or something.
Big motherfuckers are all burnt and crispy.
Whatever.
Sergio said, just like your singing voice doesn't match your speaking voice doesn't match your looks.
Oh, first of all, Sergio, okay. Whatever.
Prof said, putting a lot of chile on those boss comments. LOL. Telling you. The AP said, girls do that. They talk all sweetly at first, then that bass comes out. I know. Yeah,
When's
Joanne,
oh yeah, when we first fought, you were out. I
when we
think you
first
were like shocked and surprised because I was like yelling and
when we first fought,
yeah.
well, the first one was that wasn't it when also came?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was like a hot mess. I was yelling and crying and you were probably like, what the heck is wrong with this girl? But then I was like, what the heck is wrong with this guy? Is he crazy?
That case. Yeah, I know what, but I know that. But I remember when I would call Jamal would answer like, "Hello."
No, I wouldn't. You're so
Yeah,
stupid.
you would.
No, I wouldn't. You're so dumb. I hate you.
Your Tia was famous for that shit.
You're stupid.
Quesaberria. He said quesadilla with berria. Oh, you just put two words together? It's a dark meat that's been cooked for a long time, like Yovan.
Oh my god, now I'm dark? Jesus.
That's
I
funny.
hope that hurts you while you're laughing. I hope
Oh,
that hurts.
that's funny. Oh, fuck. Big motherfucker started laughing. Oh,
Stupid.
shit.
You're so dumb.
Quesaberria.
Now I want a freaking quesadilla.
You want one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Big Ty said, LOL, AP. Um, what else is going on right now? What else? What else? What do you guys want to talk about? Kind of slow night. Nobody has no topics, nothing
Well,
special.
I think kind of just like what's next, just Christmas is next. And so if anybody knows of any kids that
That we do want to put out.
have, if anybody knows any kids that like, hey, this kid could use a couple of toys or use this or this is what they're into, just start emailing, send us those emails so we can get it
Yeah,
in order. But
start getting a list together of families or kids and stuff that we're gonna give to. Um, yeah, that's what we do need to do. Just most of you guys that have been here a while know how we do it. So just basically, if you guys know any families that are gonna have a harder Christmas than most, or any kids that don't usually get stuff like you know. It sounds weird, I guess, but like an example, just like you guys know what we're talking about. Just any kids that are not necessarily um, families don't really got the funds for it, or the families just don't care or whatever. But it's a big thing to kids. You know what I mean? This whole season, they get to see all these stores changing up. They get to see um, all the Christmas stuff. They hear the music. They the whole ambiance of it, and then Christmas comes and goes, and they have nothing. While everybody else is getting shit. Let's get those kids some stuff. Let's get them some memories. Um, let's do
I
what we.
really think I want to do like Santa Claus, kind of like the Easter Bunny and like show up and give the kids a gift, and stuff like that. So it's maybe something, like if you guys know of like little kids that would want Santa to show up with presents, that's something that we can do, that we can make possible. I think it would be very special for them. Um, I'm into it. I'm into it all. So whatever you guys can think of, like, let me know because I'm gonna have time and I have vacation, saved up so that around Christmas I'm gonna like take a week off and I'm gonna have time to do these things. and then you're gonna be here for Christmas. Mijo will be here, so I'm gonna
Yep.
have help. I'm gonna have transportation. It's gonna be good.
Yeah, that's true. So, and also let's try to find something like I think two families maybe. See what we can do depending on how much we get to raise. But if we can do two families where we kind of do the whole thing, you know what I'm saying? Like Christmas dinner, Christmas tree, Christmas gifts. Uh, I don't know how far we can go with it, but whatever. Let's see what we can do. If there's any families like that that anybody knows about, let's see what we can do about it. Um, see,
'Cause I
let's
just got to get the suit from my brother, and we're good.
see.
He has one. We have one in the family, so you know.
Dang D said White Pants Fan Club.
Oh, thank you for that.
Chita
See?
said Jovan es un refugee from Somalia.
Oh, Somalia.
I said, what about Thanksgiving? So Thanksgiving, here's the thing, bro. We personally are gonna do uh want to do a family or two, but I didn't want to like fundraise for it because I don't want it to get in the way of Christmas. I think Christmas is something that I want to do a lot big. I want to do bigger because I know that that's like, I don't know. It's my own bias. It's me because I remember my childhood and I love Christmas, bro. And I didn't never really get to celebrate it and have it. And I know it was, it would have been good memories. The ones that I did have when I was 10, 11, um, you know, those are the memories that have stuck with me and all that. So I want to do something like that for these kids that don't have it, don't get it. And if we do Thanksgiving, it's so close to December that I'm afraid that then everybody will be burnt out. We're getting close. I already know that we're not made of money. And then on top of that, we have our own expenses, and with holidays coming, so I don't want to ask for feria in November and December. So I figure if we start now and we go all the way to just Christmas, we should be able to do pretty big.
Yeah, I think me and you can handle the Thanksgiving one
Yeah, for
for two
Thanksgiving,
families
we're
or
just gonna
one family.
yeah, we're just gonna personally do a couple families and do it like that, so it doesn't kind of eat into the Christmas stuff. Um, if any of you guys know of a family for Thanksgiving that would want it, we do. We are personally, Jovan and I, looking for a couple families that we can kind of sponsor. But
Oh, I actually think I know of somebody. Remember the guy we were talking about earlier? You, me, and
yeah,
Sergio. He checked Sergio, and he's actually a subscriber on here and going through some things. So if he's okay with us saying his name, we will. Um, maybe later, but yeah.
yep. So that's what's up with that, brother. We'll Ty. Well, Thanksgiving. I just don't want it to mess up Christmas. That's the only thing. I don't want to. And I don't want to burn people out. You know what I mean? Fucking asking for money all the goddamn time. I want to do it when it's for something good that we're actually putting together and doing, and give people time to get involved. And you know what I mean? All that stuff. So that's how it is. D said, joking. I never seen her.
Oh, you should see me now.
Yeah, if you saw those ears, bro.
Oh my God, I don't have big ears. Don't listen to him. See how he hates. See how he is.
I'm
See,
hating.
but yeah, but I say your hairline, and you get all crazy. Okay, well here we are.
Ears, bro.
You're stupid.
That's her.
You're
Look,
stupid.
there's the ears.
My
Those
son
are
did
the.
have big ears right there.
Oh my boy, look at he's ready to fly off.
Leave him alone.
Ah, pinche niño. Anyone doing anything for Halloween? Said AP. I don't
Well,
think
I
so. I don't
mean,
really
My
not.
family celebrates Halloween big, and I tried to do something for Halloween last year, but it was really hard to, that park I went to, and it was all
Yeah,
adults that were, it wasn't a good park, so it just kinda sucked. We didn't give out much.
yeah. Because last year we did all the Halloween, those
We did,
pumpkin
like,
stuff.
bags.
Oh,
No, we did,
bag.
like, bags and pumpkins and then, like, candy and stuff and try to go to parks again and stuff, but nobody was at the parks. It was, like,
Yeah, dead.
yeah.
Yeah, Halloween's not like it used to be. All the kids out on the street and stuff. Because I do remember that now. Joe mom got all kinds of bags and put candy in it and stuff. Try to pass it out to the. I remember we were gonna do the pumpkin head things, but they went up. They were usually $1 a piece or something. They went up to two something or so.
Well,
We
they
got
have them right now in stores. Like, I see them
back.
right now, and I was thinking, like, should we? But then again, like you said, I don't wanna take away from Christmas and then Thanksgiving, so
Yeah, and no one they don't do Halloween like they used to. I was gonna buy a bunch of crap from Home Depot, like those big 6 foot, like those
oh, I like those.
witches
Yeah.
and all the different stuff, and put them in the front yard. But I'm like, man, am I just wasting feria? Because last year, no one even. I remember no one even came to the house.
Yeah.
I got all the Christmas stuff though. The thing for the windows, babe. Remember where I had the Santa Claus on the window waving at people?
Yeah.
Then
See, and I'm
blow.
not that big of a fan of Christmas, but whatever.
Oh, I am. I got the blow up stuff for the front yard. I got
Yeah.
all kinds of shit. I do that. I just don't take it down. I leave that for
See, that's why I'm not a fan.
Jawan. Big motherfucker said, I miss taking my kids trick or treat in serio. The first year I got out, 2015, Mijo he had already turned 13, and we took him trick or treating. And we walked up this fucking hill, and we're going down this street, and all the houses were like up in like hills, and nobody else was what you had people pulling up in their ramflas. The kids would jump out, run up, trick or treat, come back, jump in the car, and go to the next house. Nobody was walking. We were the only ones out there walking around. It was crazy, but we did it. We took our son. Big Mother said, "I can't wait till I have grandkids." Yeah, well, I can wait. This little fucker can't. He can barely wipe his own ass, but yeah, when it's time, it's gonna be cool. Art Life said, "Sup, Cricket and Jawan, big motherfucker, Ty AP. What's up, Tony? How you doing,
Oh,
brother?"
hello.
Dank D said, "You already doing it." Which one, bro? What are we doing? My bad. AP said, Grio, would you be Santa? I would do it. Yeah, I think I would do it. I've never done that before, bro. I'm a, I'm kind of a shy type of motherfucker. Like that type of shit embarrasses me. But I would do it, for the, I mean, if it was for like the
I
kids
can
and
give you some drama tips, that I learned when I was in drama, and I could teach you for 2 months, and we'll get you going.
good. I think I could
Okay.
figure out how to say ho ho ho.
Well, all right then. Hold up.
Big motherfucker said, Tony, hope you doing good, brother. Our life said, Sergio, thoughts, Z, Prophet. I said, Tony, what up? Our life said, Madrid, Joe, AZ, Z. PJ Hard Life. Think D said, LOL. Yeah, I would try to help for Christmas. Appreciate that, bro. Yeah, that's it. And nobody needs to feel obligated. You guys know how we do it. I mean, if people can, they can. If they can't, they can. There's been times where we can't do things like this, and that's why we have this platform. Because if some can, and we do the best we can, and whatever we get, goes to the kids. So that's the way it works, and it works out pretty good. It's pretty good. Um, And that's another reason why we know that you guys are trusting us with your feria to do this, and that's why we always put the pictures and the receipts and all that, so that everybody knows where their feria is going. It doesn't belong to us. It's for a purpose, you know. So we appreciate everybody that does put in on these. Sergio said, "Muffin." Lorenax came in the house. She said, "Hello, everyone. Hope all is well."
Oh, hello. We are well.
Absolutely. Right back to you. Yvonne Madrid said, "Grandkids are the best. Love mine to death." Yeah. I'm sure. I know Joanne's going to be a nutcase with her when we have grandkids.
Oh my God. When Mijo has kids, that's it.
Yeah.
That is it.
Imagine. He's 20 now. I don't see him having kids anytime soon. We probably got a few more years at least, um, which is good because he still needs to buck up and become a little more responsible. But he's growing up. He's maturing. Ty said, "I always wonder if the Santa is some pedo." Oh, so pedophile.
Oh no.
Well, I tell you this, bro. If I dress as Santa, it won't be a pedo that year.
My
Yeah,
God, Ty, where are you? Where's your mind?
poor fucking Santa dude, just trying to do something good for the kids, and Ty got them all
I know, right?
already with bad paperwork. Big motherfucker said, "Ty, what the fuck?" Heart Life said, "Cricket, how's your arm, man? It's good. It's getting better. Skin has been growing a lot. As a matter of fact, it looks crazy. There's only, I don't know, it's like a 2 inch by 2 inch part that's messed up. Still, it has grown skin all around it. It's looking good. It's looking real good. Matter of fact, they give me these pads. I'm not gonna get too into all this because it's boring as shit. But they give me these pads that have this stuff that's supposed to generate healing, generate skin growth and all that. And motherfuckers work. I put them on and it just itches the shit out of my arm. But I guess that's because it's working. And yeah, it works. It's this arm has been like this for a minute now, a long time. And these last few months has been the fastest or the most like healing it's done since they started giving me those things. But it was my fault. I never went to the doctor. I didn't go to the doctor when it first happened for a long time. Then when I finally went, it's because it got infected and I was stuck in the hospital for all that time. Then I got out and I still didn't go to the doctor because I didn't have insurance. So I waited. And then the first of the year, I finally got insurance through my job. And so I started going to the doctor now, and now it's healing. I wish I was there a long time ago. Thank D said 20 dang. 20? Dang? What happened? Where's 20?
Mhm. Oh, our son is 20.
Oh, my son. Yeah. Yeah, he's 20 already, man. I've been out. When I got out, he was 12, but I got out the first, and that 19th he turned 12. So I basically got out. I mean, he turned 13. I'm sorry. So I basically got out when he was 13. So now he's 20, man. Coming up on my, what am I coming up on? 8 years, 9 years out.
9 years.
Man, that's crazy. Almost a fucking decade I've been out. 10 years. It don't even seem like that. That's crazy.
Because they're with me and the time just flies. You know?
Whew.
Don't hoof. You know it's true.
Mm. Yeah. Ty said, "I'm paranoid." Sir just said, "A little white fence, have as many kids as possible as soon as possible while you're young enough to enjoy them." Yeah, I want to enjoy them, but I don't want to have to take care of them. So his little ass needs to make sure he's nice and stable before he starts having little white fences.
Mhm. I'd
Guess
move in with him.
he already moved. He lives with us. What the hell? Where you going?
Oh, true.
Dank D said, I'm the same way. If I died, I'm dead. Yeah, I mean, there's not much you can do about that one once it happens. Big motherfucker said, Sergio, is it safe for a 57-year-old to be having kids?
Who's
57?
57?
No.
I mean, I guess. I mean, you can.
Yeah. I don't know. I got a long time before I hit 57. I ain't tripping on that.
You're not that far away. You're not that far away, Pally.
Jasper Cornell, what's up, brother? He said, hey, Cricket, sending my love and support. Hope the podcast is going well as you're aspiring. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. It has been going well. It's fun, bro. It's fun to do because it's good people that we meet and good people that we've had for so long. It's real cool. Antonio said, yo, Cricket, what are your thoughts on the war in Israel between the Israelis and Hamas? This is the beginning of a world war. Um, maybe it is. What are my thoughts on it? I don't know what my thoughts on it, bro. I mean, obviously I'm against any war. It just sucks. People dying for no reason or for whatever reasons they have. Um, but again, I think it's not surprising. It's a long time coming. I mean, they've been going at it for a lot longer than we've been here. Hopefully they can figure it out. I mean, they're not going to figure it out, but hopefully it can, like, come to some type of uh, cease and desist between them. They stop fighting. I don't know. If it does become World War type status shit, it's gonna be a trip, man. Um, I hope not. That's all I can say. I want my son to grow up in a world where he doesn't have to worry about um, that type of stuff, just like we didn't really worry about it. I mean, our grandfathers and all that did with World War I, World War II, and then by the time we came, Vietnam led. I mean, Gulf War um, wasn't like I mean, like those type of wars. So we kind of grew up without having to deal with that as much, and so I hope my kid gets to too, and all these kids, don't have to worry about that type of shit. It sucks, man. I was watching
Hey,
some news, and yeah, but
you didn't have a grandfather. It's okay.
you don't know what I had.
You didn't. It's okay.
They
Oh,
D said, "Wow,
no,
bro."
finish saying what you were saying. I'm sorry.
I said our grandfathers, or what I say, our grandparents, right? You don't know what I had. Shut your ass up.
You didn't.
My mom had a dad.
You
Yeah.
didn't have a grandfather like that.
Art Life said, that's good to hear, Cricket. If y'all would have me on the next live, the dude that put me in the slammer is resigning. I want to talk about it in the story of a teenager trying to make $1. Okay. Yeah, we could do that. We could definitely do
A
that.
teenager trying to make $1.
Yeah. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, that'd be a good conversation. But we gotta be serious, fucking Tony. Surgeon said, hey, big, as long as your balls still work, yeah, why not? What are you talking about?
If you're
Oh, having,
57.
having kids. Yeah, yeah. Oh shit. I was like, what the hell you guys got going on?
Hey, that one actor, he had a baby at 80.
Who?
What was it, Al Pacino?
Did he really?
Yeah. And then the baby mama left him, took the kid.
Wow. Well, I'm sure she wasn't.
She was young, really, really, really young.
So I was gonna say, I'm sure she wasn't like the most moral individual. She's fucking 80-year-old man. I'm pretty sure it wasn't love. But what do I know? Never mind.
Yeah.
Big Mother said, my dad, I misread the messages. It killed the joke. Oh my bad, I misread. Which one? What did you read? Fool? What did you say? What happened? Date D said, I didn't know your story. Oh, you didn't know my story? Um, damn, I don't know if I can kind of break it down. I really can't. It's a long one. Uh, there is a video that on here that we recorded. It was live, and I made it into a video. It's the title is why I walked away from the Mexican Mafia. If you watch that, it'll kind of tell you the story of how we got to where we're at now. And then if you watch a few other, if you watch number 311, I think, yeah, the last one, it'll show what we just did for this school, and that's kind of the stuff that the community does. But my story is just that, really. I mean, it's nothing special. Sergio said, "LOL." Dank D said, "Religion." Yeah, the war. I mean, the Hamas and Israel. It's always been that way. It is what it is. But that's why I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully, they can figure it out. Big Muffa said, "Fuck, man. Either these letters are getting smaller or I'm getting blinder." What
It's
happened, bro?
yeah, you're getting blinder.
By the way, what he said. By the way, I ain't 57. Just for the record. Well,
I don't believe that. I don't
what,
believe that. I think
what,
he
what,
is 57.
what was it, Big? What were you trying to say? What was the joke? What did you read? I want to know now. Surgery, so shit's crazy. People were getting lit up and kidnapped from a festival. I saw that, bro. There was a bunch of kids at a rave, Israeli kids at a rave. Then my mosque was went and lighting them up. And I don't know, man. That's one thing we do have is a pretty cushy life in this country when it comes to that type of stuff. You don't got to worry too much about that. Something like that happened. It's crazy. Art Life said,
See?
I just
And
say
you guys are always talking about traveling to other countries. I'm okay. Stay right here. Never know when something's gonna, pop off. I'm all right.
pop off.
Yeah, that's what the kids say. So,
I know. I
it's
say it with them.
like I'm trendy with them.
We're all young.
Mhm.
Art Life said, I just say no to the war on drugs. Dave D said, open it up. Open what up? What do we open? Well, you know who's not here? Where's Arturo at? Ty 602 said, yeah, it's crazy for kids now, Tony. Yeah. So she said, I didn't have grandparents or good parents, Jovan. Want to make fun of me too? Ah, bro, she's
Well, you know, it is what it is. Just saying.
she's talking shit, bro, but I had a grandfather. My name, I'm named after my grand. I never met the motherfucker, but I'm named after him.
That you never met, and then the one with your last name that was, who you thought was your grandfather, but wasn't your grandfather, wasn't really your grandfather. Didn't
But no,
treat you like a grandkid. So I mean, you didn't have any grandparents.
well, no, I never called. I always called him by his first name.
See, there you go.
But my mom's dad, I'm named. He was Manuel also.
Yeah, but some man you never met.
I know, but he's still my grandfather. Whatever.
Well, okay, that's weird. But at least you know what. That's just weird.
It's her dad.
Well, I was. named after somebody. I have no idea who that person is, what they
Well,
did,
imagine,
who they
well,
are.
imagine, well, just imagine that if I died today and Mijo had a kid, that kid
And
can't ever talk about me.
yes, because you're present. You're
If I
here.
died today,
Yes, you're because you're with Mijo. You've never met this guy that you're named after.
but you're not listening to me. I'm talking about his kid. If Mijo had a kid, but I died today and I never spent any time with his kid can't say, well, that was my grandfather.
Yes, because Mijo's gonna talk to you and say about you in a
My
good
mom
way.
talked to us about that fool.
He was a great dad to her?
Well, no, he's alcoholic
Oh,
and he
oh,
died.
oh, oh, okay. Babe, just stop. You're not making your point.
Remember, he had a couple families and shit.
Yeah, he had families scattered all over, alcoholic. Great. Let me name my kid after that guy.
He's still my grandfather. I mean,
Dear gosh.
I don't judge.
Just saying. At least you know what to do when you're a grandfather. You know what not to
He
do and
died
what to
before
do.
I was born.
Huh?
He died before I was born. I'm sure he would have changed.
Oh, I'm sure he would have for you. Yeah,
See? So we agree.
delusional.
Dank D said shrooms are legal now. Are they? Where? I didn't know that. Shrooms legal. Big motherfucker said, by the way, I ain't 57, just for the record. Dank D said, just the fact you two have a 20-year-old son. Yeah. So look it. That's when she was pregnant. I was already locked up by then. This is when he was just born. Man, I don't know why I got this blurry version, man. I got this picture. I had this picture, and it's one of my favorites. And then that's when he was getting his little baptismal. And then, let's see if I can find right here. This is when I got out. There he is, 12 or 13, little chunky boy. We're out on the beach. And then that's his ass. Well, that's him last year at Christmas or the year before. I'm not sure. He's either
I think like
18
a
or 19.
year ago. Yeah.
And that's our boy.
I think that when you got out, he was going through his little ugly chunky phase, you know? Because, 7th and 8th grade is just such a weird time. It's like everybody goes through a weird phase in 7th and 8th grade,
Yeah.
you know? And then he hit high school and yeah, he got tall, he got thin. It just like overnight, summer of freshman year,
Yep.
I was happy for him. I didn't want him to be the weird kid, you know?
Hard Life said, Ty, crazy and deadly. Yeah. Crazy for kids now. Bakhtiar said, it jumped. Hold on. It's probably Iran's fault once again, said. Yeah, well, you know how that goes. Big motherfucker said, I thought Sergio was talking about white fence having babies. That's why I asked him that question. I was calling her a 57-year-old. Oh,
Oh, okay, I get it.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah, I
She's
think,
close.
we had talked about it and stuff, and I think we're just gonna get married and that's it. I think the baby thing is a little over. My son's gonna be 21, next year, and it's just such a big gap,
I
and then when you got out, I had to make sure that you were on the right path because you weren't gonna leave me stuck with 2 kids, you know? So, I had to make sure everything was good, and then I think we kinda just dove into work, and then we had a couple businesses, and the time just kinda passed us, you know what I mean? So, it
yeah.
it would've
I
been
think
nice, but
I,
it's too late now.
I don't think it's too late. I think it'd be cool if we had another
No,
kid right now. I have one that's 21 and one that's one.
stupid.
That'd be cool.
No, I think it's done. I think our
But
time
Mijo
has
would have to
passed.
take care of him a lot because I'm not running around and shit.
See what I mean? No, we're done. We're done.
Dank D said it's underrated here for real. Where, bro? In the US? Antonio said, Allah wills it. Kickbox One said, new to your channel, big props. Watch them daily right here at the highlight. Good stuff. Thank you, brother. Appreciate that.
Oh, it's nice.
I agree. I think I'm a pretty good content creator.
Oh my God, don't listen to him. He's not a content creator. Somebody told him that, and now he keeps saying that. I don't know who started that, but I'm over that too. I'm over it.
Arturo, what's up, fool? I just mentioned you. I was wondering where you was at. 5 years sober is in the house. He said, blessings to everyone.
Yeah.
Well, Sergio said, big LOL, big motherfucker laughing. Sergio said, welcome, Kickbox One. Yep, for sure. Gasper Coronel said, you got palabras, so you have the people's attention, so you are heard no matter what. Stay strong, brother. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. I don't know if I got palabras. I got some palabras. I do appreciate that though, bro. And I hope my most of you guys, if you guys have watched this, my biggest hope is that my story will help, or yeah, help others decide not to take the same route. Um, I hope that a bunch of people, not necessarily just kids, but whoever that's headed in the wrong direction will see my story, hear my shit, and say, "Man, I'm not gonna be like that dummy." Uh, that'd be the best compliment I could ever hear, for real. That's not just being facetious. I'm being serious. Like, um, it was a fucked up road that I took. Brought upon by myself. Nobody's responsibility but my own. But I hope that having gone through that and now being able to talk about it, maybe hopefully I can deter some others from taking that route. Heartlight said, "You see, Joe," and I'm not just talking about the clicas and all that. I'm talking about all the way through going to the pinta and all that shit. It was all bad. Heartlight said, "You see, Jovan, people's feelings are getting challenged."
Yeah, but sometimes, yeah, I don't know what I was gonna say. Never mind.
Yo, Ty602 said, "Jovan had white privilege and likes to rub it in everyone's face." Shake my head.
No, it's not rubbing it in. It's just, yeah, sucks for you guys, not for me. I'm just kidding. But now everybody here that is a parent, and everybody here is a great parent. And now your guys' kids are gonna have those memories. And then when they get older, hopefully, then they give you guys grandkids. They're gonna have, you guys are starting a new generation. My family just happened to start it earlier. You know what I mean?
The good thing, the good thing is, I think we can all agree is we wouldn't want any of this lifestyle, that lifestyle that we're talking about for our kids. And so just saying that would say you wouldn't want it for any kids. You know what I mean? And I think that there's a way to work on that. It's never going to be 100%. You know what I mean? You're not going to get to every kid. You're not going to be able to convince every kid, but I think there's a path to getting to some. So
And there's
just
some people
do it.
that come on the live. There's some people here that actually have really great parents. So I'm not the only one. There's people on here that have amazing parents. And
Yeah,
then now they know what to do. And then now they're, you know what I mean? Just
yeah. Like me,
pass it down. Huh?
like me.
No, not like you. But
Sergio said, "My dad's mom died giving birth to him. My mom's dad died when she was little, and the remaining both Parents both lived in Mexico, and with my parents not having papers, I never got to spend much time with them. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, they were out there.
Yeah,
The only one I ever
but look
had,
at Sergio. Nobody taught you how to raise kids. Nobody taught you certain things, and you just know because you're a great dad to your kids. You do everything for them. You know their birthdays. You cook for them. You take them to school. You, I mean, you're a great dad. So now your kids are going to grow up and do the same, hopefully, with their kids. And now they can actually say, I do have a grandpa
yeah,
who could tell me stories and, give me money and hang out with me, you know what I mean? It's the traditions start with you now. So,
yeah, yeah. It's I had my abuelita. My abuelita was the one, my mom's mom, that my mom actually came to the United States first. My abuelita came after her, but she was the one that was out here in the U.S. with us and really, um, she was my abuelita. You know what I mean? She took us places. She did. My memories are with her, um, and she really tried to protect me because of all the shit that was going on in our family. I was like the, I was the, I don't know what you call it. It wasn't like I was the black sheep because I wasn't. It wasn't that wasn't just getting in trouble. I was the outcast, or how would it be?
you were like, "Oh, that's her kid."
Yeah, the unwanted,
The
basically.
yeah, the step kid.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean?
And so,
And what's sad though about that, babe, is that these are grown adults that treated a little kid like that.
yeah.
That's
Well,
what I'll never understand is like
the
grown
fucked up part,
adults mistreating a kid is just disgusting.
yeah, the fucked up part is I didn't know. If I would have known, I think I could have dealt with it better. But I didn't know, so I thought this was my family just not liking me. Like I was like, what the fuck? Why do they treat me like that? That's supposed to be, tia, tio, grandpa, grandpa. Even though I didn't call none of that shit, but I didn't know why I did it. I didn't know none of that shit. So to me, it was just like, the fuck, you motherfuckers don't even talk to. We don't like you guys hate me, but it was a trip. So it was just the not knowing that I think fucked it up. If I would have known, then it would have been cool. I'm like, well, fuck you too. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. But I not knowing is what got me like tripping out about it. But whatever. My abuelita was she was the one that tried to like protect me through it without and at the same she would tell me shit and then I'd be like confused and I'd ask my mom and then my mom be like, oh, don't listen to your abuelita, she's crazy. So it was just a mess. But my abuelita was the one. Like I have real good memories of her with her. I could say that she was. I loved her. In my family, I can definitely say that I loved her. Bakhtiar said, "Keep you guys in my prayers. Good night." All right, brother. Ya sabes. Appreciate you. Ty said, "Damn, that's rough, Sergio, but you're here. Salute." Yep, yep. Thank D said, "That's great. Congrats." Ty 602 said, "Good night, Bakhtiar." Sergio said, "Ty, LOL." Rojo, what's up, bro? He said, "What's up with my big homie, though? What's up with you, brother? How you doing?"
What's up with you is the real question. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything else, but that was funny.
Fucking stupid ass people. What's up, Rojo? How you doing, brother? Dank D said, "Never too late." What you doing, Rojo? How you been? Hopefully you're doing good, bro. Sergio said, "Ty, I have a couple good memories with each after we got to go once. My parents got their residency, so it's cool. Not a complete loss."
Okay.
Yeah. Them, I don't know, them memories for me, like going to Mexico with my abuelita were cool, man. I know at the time I hated it. But when I think back on it, it was cool. 5 years sober. What's up, Artie? He said, I'm at home getting some rest. I sold incense in Tijuana. Did you, brother? Out there all day. You be making it,
Yeah.
bro, or what? Or you buy
Nano
it?
used to sell little chiclets on the side of the road.
Shit. Anthony Ortega said, "What up, Cricket from OG Puppet from Peoria? What's up, brother? How you doing? How you doing, Anthony? Hopefully you're doing good, bro." AP said, "I wish Yovan would follow Grillo's example and take responsibility for her actions in illegal immigration."
No, no, he's got to follow my examples.
Sergio said, "Thanks to getting raped by child support, I don't do any of that anymore."
Did this guy really say that? Who knocked him out?
Huh? Oh, big motherfucker.
Yeah, because we're worried about that guy over there. Ooh.
Big motherfucker said, "Well, bye." Oh, he cut him out. He knocked him out. The big motherfucker liked that pico. Sergio said, "Atta boy, big." Ty said, "Big motherfucker, own it." Think Dove's lights all around. Dub lights all around. Dub lights all around. Sergio said, "Hey, what's up, Red?" Manuel Unzueta said, "What's up, gente? Saludos, Cricket. What's up, Manuel? How you doing, brother? Hopefully you're doing good, bro." How we say that, huh? How you doing? Hopefully you're doing good. Is that the way you say? Is that what you're supposed to say?
Yeah,
That sound good? It sounds okay.
yeah.
How you doing? Hopefully you're doing good. Okay. I'm just trying to get my, my content creation.
No, that's just something people say. They've been saying that for years and decades. Stop.
It's like
It's
my thing.
it's not a YouTube thing. It's just a normal,
No, yeah,
polite
yeah,
conversation.
yeah.
It's the
No, no,
normal. It's a normal way. Like, hi, hope everything is well. Not, you know, choco
yeah,
loco, da 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 da, whatever it is
that's
you
right.
guys would say.
Yeah, it's not a YouTube thing. It's like my thing. Yeah, I got
Oh my God, freaking guy.
you. 5 years. I buy instances downtown, then I sell the little boxes for $1. Okay. All I do is walk. You make good feria, bro, doing that? Like, and then do you sell it American dollar? Obviously, right? Because you're close to the border doing it. Ty said, "Internet gangsters." LOL. Yeah, bro, they exist. It's not a
Who said
myth.
I ride for my home? Who talks like that? Where are you riding to? Where are you going? I,
It's just, it's just people bored
it's
adult.
hilarious. I know, but like,
AP said, "It's doing well, but not trying to be the grammar police." How you doing? What I say?
hope you're doing well.
Hope you're doing okay. How I'm good. Hope you're doing. How do I say it? Oh, hold
Oh
on.
my God.
Manuel Luzueta, what's up, gente? Saludos, cricket. What's up, Manuel? How you doing, brother? I'm doing good. Hope you're doing good too. Is that what I say? Fuck. Now I lost it.
Well, maybe next time write it down, okay?
I'll get it back. So I was born for this. Rojo said, "I'm gonna hit that rack, man. I'll give you a call mañana, bro." All right, brother. I'll rap to you tomorrow for sure. You say that, but we'll see if you call me, bro.
I have a couple of questions. Will you ask him for me, please? I really want to know some stuff, but I won't ask it here.
I'll talk to you tomorrow, Rojo. All right, bro. Surgeon said, "Beef or pork, Red?" Oh, hitting the rack. Surgeon said, "LOL, don't overthink it, bro. There's steam coming out your ears." I'm just trying to make sure, I gotta have my thing. Rojo said, "I want to know too."
I want to know too. Yeah.
five,
Hi.
5 years sober said, "Yeah, American dollar." Hold on. Francisco VP, what's up, bro? He said, "You will big 2-3, metal content creator, La Hater J."
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for your entrance, Francisco.
AP said,
Hello.
"You can say for Giovanna to come on. She just doesn't want to see the Rocha. She doesn't want us to see the Rocha." Hey, so
That is not true.
right now that Francisco's in here, I'm gonna show you guys a picture. All right. Uh, those of you that are not from Arizona, it's not gonna really mean much. Those of you that are, you're gonna trip out. Um, I'm showing it because
Oh, my, hold on. Are you going to show that picture
I'm gonna show a picture. Which one?
of the death
Flowers.
flower? Are you really?
Yeah. So, because I want them to see how almost ridiculous it is. Um, we're talking about a 65-year-old vato, and um, we're talking about a 65-year-old vato that ended up throwing his life away, and so I
Well,
wanted to
I wish
show.
he was 65 years old, threw away his life. Hopefully, nobody was named after that guy.
This is his funeral, and that flower arrangement is the Arizona Mexican Mafia patch that they put basically in his funeral. And then as you see the picture on the left, they put him like he's on a throne. But it just, I'm
I think
showing it because it just shows how ridiculous.
embarrassing. Yeah,
Like, you're 65, bro. Like, this thing brought you nothing but
death.
nothing. At the end of the day, like nothing. It didn't bring, I mean, commissary, maybe? It's just crazy.
I I
Hmm?
don't know. It's just like grown people just never grow out of that mentality. They're still stuck in that wannabe thug life type. You know what I mean? Like, I could never imagine throwing a funeral like that for my father or grandfather, you know? It's just so embarrassing. But whatever.
Yeah. So it was I wanted to show Francisco to all you guys, but it like you threw away your whole life for that. You hurt tons of people behind that. You led your so-called raza that you love, you say, down a dark path for many years over nothing. And at the end of the day, I don't know. To me, it just seems crazy. Like that's your, and I don't know if it was his wishes or if someone did that. You know, they thought that was cool to do or not, but I don't know. It's just so crazy. So just we all want to know, Red. 5 years sober says sometimes I make a lot and sometimes just enough for food and transport. Oh, AP says, "Sup, Francisco? Saludos." Big motherfucker said, "White fence. I know why you laugh." Francisco said, "What's up, everyone?"
Big guy.
Gasper Coronel said, "Good night to my favorite power couple." Good night, brother.
Oh, thank
Gracias.
you.
Dang D said, "Driving is a privilege." Hold on. Can you read the comments real quick, man?
No, the heck? I don't even know where we left off. Oh, Dink D said driving is a privilege. It is a privilege. You must have your license. AP, can't just be driving, okay? Gotta make sure you get your license. Oh, see, every time I move out and go back in, it messes it up. So hold on a second. Just
Oh, I'll get it right
and then Sergio said, Cubo Francisco. Cubo. Cubo.
now. So just say, "Cubo Francisco." Ty said, "B23 Francisco." AP said, "Damn, that must have been awkward for the priest." I know.
Right?
Ty
Like, then how are you gonna have a priest there? Well, and then how awkward is that ceremony that, when everybody dies and everybody's like the best person in the world. Oh, he was the greatest person in the world. He farted rainbows, and he was just the greatest guy. And how is he the greatest guy? Really?
yeah. It's just at the end of the day, I mean, the reason I showed it is because it seems so childish. You know what I mean? And I know a lot of people that are still involved or that kind of still look at that shit as cool or whatever are gonna look at that and be like, "Damn, he was a true believer up to the end," and all this. But it's the other side of it. You know what I mean? Like what I'm seeing is like you're glorifying some shit that got you nowhere ever and did no good for nobody. Like there was the propaganda behind it wasn't true. It was never about the raza and helping. None of that shit. If you really study the history of it all from the beginning, it was always what it was. All these fools are tecato straight up. This vato was a tecato. All of the other ones, RJ. I mean, the first one that was considered the metal died of an overdose. I mean, that's just what that's about. And again, to each his own, it is what it is, but to celebrate that as if it did something for the gente, and it was in the end of the day, most of you guys know the Arizona one, it started falling apart. There's nobody left from the old school. Like everybody started seeing it for what it was. There's a bunch of youngsters now that they're trying to rebuild, but no one's heard of them. They ain't done nothing. And I'm not saying that they have to whack fools to be anything or nothing like that, but that's kind of what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, in that world, that's what matters. And I don't know. I just think at the end, I would have liked to see a different message from 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 that from that holiday. I would have liked to see, maybe, his family or whoever put that together say, listen, man, he wasn't the greatest guy. He did this and that. He did that, but this holiday was not. I don't know, something. Do something, but to blast that out there as if it's something to. I mean, I don't know, to kind of like cheer for, or I don't know. It looks like
Like
so,
promoting it.
yeah. And
And it looks childish,
that's the
right?
biggest part of it.
It's like
I
60
saw.
something years old, but had the mentality of like a 16-year-old. And then the family to go along with it, just playing into his delusion. It's really sad.
Yeah,
Like he didn't leave anything behind, his pension, retirement, nothing. He left nothing behind. No
yeah,
memories out here on the street with his kids, grandkids, or whoever he had. Nothing.
Yeah.
They probably had to do a car wash. Everybody had to scrape up money to get him that funeral. You know what I mean? Because he didn't leave anything behind when he died.
Yeah. And the thing is that it's not the first one. Big RJ had his casket was airbrushed. Um, Slow had his same type of shit go on his funeral. So I mean, but it's just like I don't know. I just think it's childish. I think it sends the wrong message, and I think that it at the end of the day, um, it perpetuates the the glamour and makes kids think that that shit's cool. I think I really do. Like the mentality, because I can look at it still from the mentality of being part of that. And I know what people are going to think and say that are still active and they're still getting involved. Oh, the vato stood strong till the end. He's this, he's that. And to me, I just see him like you wasted life that did nothing good for anybody. Nothing good for anybody. You didn't help anybody. You didn't do anything good for a single person in this world. Even after making whatever mistakes you made in your life, to the end, you couldn't apologize. You couldn't say anything. Uh, just crazy. You know, it's just all bad when you look at it like that. It just it's again that it's that type of shit that leads these kids to look at this shit as if it's so some cool shit, because that's a childish mentality right there.
They're displaying that like if it's a trophy.
Yeah,
That's
it was
not a trophy.
it was so
Okay.
it's
Instead of, you go to funerals like my uncle who recently passed away last year. They have his, you know, pictures when he was in the military, when he graduated high school, when he was there for his kids at parties and things like that, things that you're proud of. He was into bowling, he was in a bowling league and got trophies for like that's the sort of stuff. But that thing that they put up with the flowers and stuff, it's like that's your trophy, that's what you won out of life. Really? It's embarrassing.
yeah, it's just sad. I just again, I just wish that in the end it would have been a different message than that, especially from the people that did care about it. I mean, everybody has someone that loves them. You would think that they would see the what it did to him. I mean, it just his life wasn't great. I mean, it didn't do anything good for him or anybody. And at the end, you still put that up as if as if it brought him some type of success. It's just
Like that song. But in the end, it doesn't even matter.
hope they do that ever.
Just okay. That was a whatever. Okay, great.
So said Cubo Francisco B23. Francisco, damn, that must have been awkward for the priest. That just kind of looks evil, said Ty. Thank these I didn't plan to live till 40. Fire said, yeah, I agree. It is embarrassing. Yeah. Big motherfucker said, I love to show that pic to my brother. It might do him some good. Yeah, I got it. I mean,
Let me see it again. Let me see
not
the picture
hiding.
again.
It's not
No.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, is that something you pass down to your kids, or what do you do with that?
Yeah.
Like, what
It
do you
looks,
do with this? Like,
it looks a little messed up because it had a person in front of it that I deleted. So that's why you can't. That's why only the left side is seen in full. But it's just bad. I just think the message that it sends is just crazy. Every time I go back,
like some people are like, here's the flag that your grandfather passed down when he was in the military or went to war or whatever. But
yeah,
here's some flowers with the on it. Like, who do you pass that down to, and why?
yeah.
It's sad.
APC, there's no rehabilitation for some, I guess. Thank
Yeah,
D
there
says
isn't.
5 is relatively long life. Yeah. Every time I go back in, it messes it up in your childish voice, said Sergio. AP said I got like three licenses: Cali one, and Arizona one, and Mexico one. Say something, Giovanna Wada.
Yeah, you got 3 of them because you paid for them. Just saying.
He said, number one, compa. Sergio said that funeral looked like it was held at a party hall, so I doubt a formal priest was present. Yeah, probably not. Big motherfucker said, don't need no license. I'll prove it. I'm a drive to Vegas next week. Ain't had a license since I was 16.
Oh my God. Well, don't
Uh,
do that.
it's because what do them dudes say? They're not driving. They're traveling.
Okay, well, let me know when you're traveling so I'll be off the road.
Thank Deed said
Thank you.
drive for. Francisco said all those vatos will be where he's at if they don't open their eyes. Yeah, yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it's just stupid. ZG said he wasn't the greatest guy because he shoved a rake up somebody's rectum. Yeah, that is true. And sodomized him. Don't forget that. He stuck his dick up it too.
Ew.
Yeah, don't forget that part.
Oh,
Big motherfucker
what?
said screenshot that. Cut him out. Surgeon said
Ew, that is
LOL.
just nasty.
Francisco said big Sergio and Taikule. AP said it shows how small they were. Hasta lastimadan, right?
Yeah.
Big motherfucker said, Cule Francisco. Think decent Spirit Halloween store. He's better spreads. Has better spreads. Sean Cervantes said, was that SJ funeral? Yeah. Yes, it was, brother. Dang D said, yeah. Dr. Chapatin said, off topic, go D-backs. Coming back to Phoenix with 2-0 lead. Saludo, Grio y Jovan, and to all the chat.
Is it true that they beat the Dodgers?
I don't know.
I think that's what I heard.
AP said, get him, motherfucker. Big motherfucker said, oh yeah. Gangster Lad said, rest in peace, the legend. Que pendejada. See the legend. You know he fucked a man, right? That's what he went to prison for?
Ooh.
Is that
Ugh.
legendary? I guess that's your type of legend. If you read his paperwork, that dude beat, sodomized, and stuck a rake up a 16-year-old's ass
The
when he
person
was
was
17.
oh my God.
So there's your legend
He
for
shouldn't have went to prison. He should have went to a place with padded walls,
you. He
little
went to
straight
death row.
jacket.
He went to death row first. And then he ended up getting off the death row, and then he killed somebody else. He killed Tuba in Cimarron, and then they just gave him another life, no big deal. But that's your
That's
legend,
insane.
gangster full life.
Oh, not it's faux, babe, like faux.
Oh,
Oh, not even 4. It's faux.
yeah, there you go.
Well, all right then.
That's what gangsters do, I guess. Francisco VP said dedicated to the falsehood. Big motherfuckers said, damn, they all knew accounts. Yeah. Sergio said, you beat me to it, big. Should have left them in there so that I could throw that out there and understand what kind of person they're talking about. Sergio
Oh, they
said,
don't care.
Big
They
motherfucker
like
said,
it.
my bad, Sergio, next on all yours. Next one, all yours. Right? Sergio. Instigator. Sergio said, LOL, old man got him with the double whammy, cochino.
Yeah.
He said the double whammy. Sergio said, it's all good, big. Hit him. Chapatis Joanne, we smoking that Dodger pack. Yeah, we dusted them up like pink, pink, pink.
Okay. Hey. Oh, hey, Dr. Chapatin. I have a question. Do you have another account or is somebody trolling your account? Just a question. But it is nice to see you. Hope you and your lady friend are doing well. You know, he did say he had a lady friend, so that's why he's been busy.
That's right. I
So,
remember.
little lovebirds. Oh, how cute.
ZG said, oh, yeah, and he was a Cheeto.
Cheeto?
Ty 602 said, how could he be allowed with Chomo charges? It wasn't considered Chomo, I guess, because they were all the same age, and I don't know, bro. You know how that shit works. It's favoritism. I'm not even gonna try to explain it. I have no idea. I wasn't around for those years. Obviously, it was in the '70s. Um, I didn't even know about it, to be honest with you, when I knew the vato, until after when I read the Hale. And by then, I mean everybody knew it wasn't a secret. That's what was kind of crazy. Like you didn't talk about it because it was what it was, but it already was what it was. So all you could do is in your mind kind of question it, like, what the fuck? But to be honest, I've said it before here. Back in the '70s and in like '60s, '70s of that type of era, right? A little bit, early '80s maybe. It was a different world, bro. That type of stuff, it wasn't as they say now. That's why you see even in California, some of them vatos got them type of cargos. It just wasn't that type of world. Um, them bad charges didn't become bad charges till later, and then even then, like they they worked it out depending on the barrio, who you knew, what really happened in the neighborhood. Like there was different, like they'll investigate it, try to see or whatever. But I mean, like I remember when I told the story here and I mentioned Jaguar, and Jaguar had an R charge, and everybody was like, "How could he become an MM member if he had R?" Bro, it just was that way back then. There's plenty of them on the other, at a Cali también. That's not something that was, it wasn't out of the norm. His case specifically, um, him and a couple gente were getting drunk. They were sniffing paint or whatever and getting drunk. They were all kids, and they end up slap boxing uh, or something. Right? They're slap boxing. Vato gets mad. They all end up jumping this dude, uh, whooping him up. They end up stripping him down, sodomizing, according to the paperwork. Um, so allegedly, but it's according to the paperwork. They got the rake, or was it a rake? I believe so. They got the handle, sodomized them with that, stabbed them. They had them tied to like the jungle gym thing, the little like the pull up bar things. They tied the bottle to that. They painted him with the paint. They like sprayed him all up, and Bato ended up dying, and they ended up putting dude on death row for that. And then he ended up getting off death row, and the rest is history. But I mean, that was that case. It's not a hidden case. It's wide open. Um, I don't know. It's like it doesn't surprise me because I seen it. I was there and I seen it. With other vatos too. You know what I mean? I never asked. Wait, how could this be? Because of who he was, no one asked that question. You know what I mean? But he wasn't always that, so that question had to have come up, and it was let go. It was what it was, and like I said, there was a lot of there was other ones that had kind of crazy charges like that too that I used to trip out on. It's just it was a different world back then and that type of stuff. Now I'm not saying it was just allowed a la brava, but I think what they used to do is like if you were from certain neighborhoods, um, your homeboys would vouch for you. You went in, they'd be like, "No, no, no, we know that wasn't this. It was this." That's what I know happened with Jaguar. I do know that with him, where a lot of people were saying the Ruka lied and this and that, and it was something different, and the Ruka was known to be this or that. And I'm not going to go into all of it, but so I don't know. It just either way to call that Vato a legend, whatever, man. If that's what you look up to, then more power to you.
That's just nasty. That is just nasty. Ugh.
ZG said, "Oh yeah." Ty said, "How could he?" Oh, there was AP said, "I thought that was a no being a chomo, or was he already a member?" No, he wasn't a member. He was a kid at the time, 17 himself, or maybe they were all 18, or I think he was 17. I remember, I think he was 17. Um, they were all kids when it happened. I mean, I'm not again, I'm not justifying any of it. I'm just telling you the facts of the case. They were all kids, so I think that's why they didn't consider it, the chomo part of it. But the other side of it, again, like I said, it's not the first one I've seen with crazy cargos like
That's
that.
just a little weird to see for a kid to do. Kids get into trouble, they steal, they rob, they gangbang, they shoot somebody, whatever. You know what I mean? They do those things.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like, I have a son. If he were to, steal or, shoot somebody, I'd be like, you know what I mean? That's things, kids that are in trouble do. But if somebody came to me and said, "Hey, your son, when he was locked up, this is what he did to another kid," I would be like, "Oh my God, there's something mentally messed up in his head. Like that's gross.
Well,
That's not I mean that's
that's not debatable. There's definitely something wrong in the motherfucker's head that does all that. But we're not talking about the smart, the most intelligent motherfuckers.
Jesus.
But whatever. The thing that got me was motherfucker said, "So the legend." Like, really, that's what you look up to. Well, you can have it. Let me
I'm
see.
to go rake up your what, Pally.
There's where are we at? No Venus or was your AP said if there's a hell, he might be going there. Sorry to say. Uh, yeah. CG said not chomo charges, Cheeto charges. Sergio said crunchy or puffy. Those are
Ah,
puffy, bro. Those are puffy ones right there.
hot Cheetos.
Tyson,
Mm-hmm.
caca en la verde, lol.
Yeah,
Chapatin said, Jovan, you see that, right? Salute.
I did see that. So is that you or not? Just asking.
Sergio said, so how does slapboxing turn into a gay orgy? I don't know, bro. I guess alcohol and paint does that to people. Maybe it's an aphrodisiac.
Ew, sicko. You nasty.
He said the lady friend is good. She was bummed I sent her off home so I can jump on and say hello.
Oh, stop it.
I see.
Well, hello, and hope she's well.
Sent her off just to say that, huh? Appreciate that, bro. Thank you. Thank
Oh, but
you.
look at how cute.
I
See?
think she's definitely off. What?
People are just finding, relationships and love, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Chavatin, see if she has a lady friend for, AP or Sergio. AP needs his green card ASAP, please.
So stupid. Uh, Sir just said LOL. All right, we're at 2 hours. No one else is commenting, so we've come to the end.
Yeah, so take your little channel and get off.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what that guy said, your little channel.
Oh yeah, I heard it. I saw. It is a little channel. I don't remember.
It is. I like it little. I do.
Yeah, it's not the
I,
size;
I,
it's
I
how
like
you
the.
look it.
Oh my. See, why do you guys?
I'm talking about how you put the content together and put it up. What do you talk? What's wrong with you?
You just say, quality, not quantity, okay?
That's what I said basically.
Uh-huh.
They were the synonyms to that.
I don't like cinnamon, okay? So don't even go there. Actually, wait, I do like cinnamon.
I know you do.
Mm-hmm.
Órale.
But anyways, good night, everybody. Have a good night. Be safe out there. Say no to gang banging. Say no to gangs and, prison. Say no
See,
to Choco Locos. It's not the way to live your life. Be
CG
good
says
out there.
Sounds like childhood trauma at its finest. Beat them up, paint them up, literally fuck them up the ass, huh? True legend equals true legend. So
That's
just poor Grio, she likes it little.
not what I
Big,
meant.
big motherfuckers a content creator hater.
Oh,
She is that, bro. She's,
well, why you gotta put the meat face?
she can't stand the editing world, bro.
Okay, well. Anyways, good night, everybody. And again, if you guys know of any kids or a kid or your kid that needs help or needs something, let us know. We'll do our best to do what we can. I know Halloween is coming up. If by any chance, somebody needs a Halloween costume, let me know in time. You know what I mean? Like ASAP. If you want to take your kid trick or treating and they might not have a Halloween costume, let me know. But we definitely want to be there for you guys in the community. So, if not, then if not, sponsor a couple families for Thanksgiving and then we'll do a fundraising for Christmas. But you guys be safe out there at work and whatever it is you do.
Yeah, sounds
I
good.
mean, big guy's gonna be driving, across state to state with no license. I mean, geez, I already can't sleep. But AP, you keep doing what you're doing, crossing the border back and forth, whatever it is that you guys do on your daily day. Just be safe.
See, you're not a real content creator. You don't got the
See,
outro.
that's my ending thing. You like that, huh? See how it
No,
flowed?
you just rambled along.
No,
Whatever
it
you
didn't.
guys do,
In
whatever.
that voice, in that voice.
That was kind of the voice you used.
You know who I think I want to, who I like sound like, who I could be compared to? Remember Jerry Springer at the end of every show, he would do his little spill at the end?
Oh yeah, after everybody beat each other up and
Yeah. See, we kind of beat each other up in here, the jokes back and forth, and then we're just like, okay, goodbye, God bless.
AP says, shut up, Giovanna.
See what I
Whatever you guys do, just keep doing it. Just do
Oh
it.
my God, I'm sorry.
Francisco said, my son's not going trick or treating this year. He's too big. Going to have to doctor up 2 big pillowcases full of candy for me.
You're never too big. I stopped going when I was like 16. It was fun.
Of course you
All
did.
my brothers and sisters, we like kept going.
Of course, your brother still does it.
We all do still, I guess. All right, never mind.
Arturo said, good night. Then D said, too nice, LOL. AP said, shut up, Giovanna. AP said, go be illegal and loose ass on your own time.
Oh my God.
Well, that's a goodbye for you. Francisco said, I wonder who's in charge with that Hale now. Chucho. Chucho
Oh.
gets it, bro. Pablo. 602, so remember to have your pets
Pets.
spayed or neutered.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
he did say that. Yeah.
I got my what's my outro?
You don't ever have anything, so
Yes, I do.
no, you don't. I'm always the one that has to say something like that. I always have to do the closing. You never have a closing.
You're so
You're
full of
not the you're
shit.
not the closer. You're the opener, but you're not the closing.
I always say, all right, good night, everybody have a good buenas noches, and then you go, buenas noches. Yeah, that's what you do.
I can't,
Huh?
I can't stop laughing. Stop.
That's what you do though. The
No,
fuck
I
I
don't.
don't got an outro. I always
I
do
say
it.
I say hasta luego.
Yeah, that dumb shit.
Okay, well.
All right, we're gonna get the fuck out of here. Thank you guys. Appreciate everybody that stuck around, that had this conversation with us, that understands what we do here and supports it, and play that's going along this journey with us. Thank you guys. We appreciate it. Hasta la otra. See, I do that. Oh, vámonos a la verga.
Oh my goodness.
See, that's my outro. Remember? Damn, I ain't
That's
been.
not that's not a good one though. That's gross.
Why is that gross?
It just doesn't sound right. I don't care so much when you cuss. I don't like it.
I don't know. Who was it that always went to the verga? AP?
Yeah, he went there.
Big
I'm
brother.
out here. Good night, you guys. Ty, go get neutered, okay? Please. Thank you.
Appreciate everybody. Thank you guys so much. Everybody on Facebook, everybody on YouTube. We appreciate you guys for being here. Francisco said, con todo respeto. Yep. So just a serio face. For old time's sake, you're too soft and happy now. I know, right? I used to be hard, huh?
Just by you doing that face doesn't do anything.
That don't make me hard.
No. Just no.
Oh, what's that? What's that little real skinny, ugly looking dude that does the crazy eyes when he gets out the jail? Remember?
Ooh.
I don't know. He's some fucking little, like real weird looking dude that does movies. And there was one movie where he's like he just got out of jail and he does crazy eyes. He goes, "Can you see that one?"
Martin?
Oh man,
Oh. Oh my god, well, I
so
don't know. Don't get mad because I don't know.
skinny little white boy. I can't remember. He's like real weird looking dude, like, real flat nose,
Oh, Dave Chappelle?
skinny little white dude.
Oh, why do? Why do you gotta yell? Just because you yell doesn't mean that
Well, you didn't hear it the first time.
you know what I mean? Jeez. All right,
Francisco,
good night, guys.
AP se váyanse a la verga. Roll it for an outro. Oh yeah, that can be my outro. Guys, thank you so much. Huh? Huh? DJ Qual. What's his
I
name?
have no idea who that is.
DJ Qual. Like a real skinny, nerdy looking dude. Qual. DJ Ball. Some shit like that. Roll
Say
it
it
for
over and over. I still don't know who that is.
I'm not fucking talking to you.
I'm talking to you. I still don't know who that is. You can say it over and over. Doesn't
I'm
make
not
a difference. Can
talking
you get off this live, man?
hard and little according to Jovan, said Sergio. Big boy. He said,
No, I meant the little channel. I meant the little channel.
I said Gene something. Thanks, said LOL. Sergio said, laugh my ass off. Please don't sing again, Jovan, said Francisco. You heard that, bro?
It
We
was
lost.
it was the song from Linkin Park. Remember that group?
He said, I got an earache now.
Okay, well, good night, everybody.
Buenas noches. Thank you, guys.
Buenas noches.
Hasta la otra. Buenas noches. Váyanse a la verga.
I might not be here on the next one. Just saying.
From your mouth to my ears.
What?
You know how they always say that?
No, I don't know who says that. I've never heard of that in my life.
You
Did you
never
just
heard
make
people
that
say,
up?
from your mouth to God's ears?
No, I never heard that before.
Well, now you heard it.
Oh my god. Good night.